Yeah, and I think I got one.
Hello everybody, how you doing YouTube? It's your boy Joseph. Welcome back to my channel on the Field Sports, and welcome to this week's edition of NFL Picks. And we're on to week number 13 of the NFL season, so it was a crazy hectic week 12, so hopefully we'll see some good games in week 13. Without further ado, let's get to our games, shall we? First game we got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. And but at the end, I think New Orleans will pull this one out at the end. And I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. But I think New Orleans will make some key turnovers in the second half, and I think they'll pull away at the end. And I got the winning this one, 37-21. Now we come to Detroit versus Chicago, and well, this is going to be Detroit's first game of the post-Matt Patricia era, as he was fired as head coach of the Detroit Lions after their loss to Houston on Thanksgiving. And I wonder how, and this is going to be how some of these young players are going to look, for the season going into next season. So, but this one, I think they're going to pull this one out. I think they'll probably win by at least 10 points, and I have the winning this game, 27-17. And now we come to, I think, one of the best games of week number 13 in the NFL season, as we got the Cleveland Browns heading to Tennessee to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is going to be just a really fun match. I mean, you got two of the in my opinion, two of the top 5 running backs in the entire NFL in this matchup. You have Nick Chubb for Cleveland, and you got Derrick Henry of Tennessee, and I could see both these guys going for at least 100 yards in this game, and I believe at the end I really do believe it's going to come down at the end, and I think whoever has the ball last is probably going to win this game, and I believe Tennessee will get the ball last, and I think they'll win this game by 3, 31-28. Now we come to Cincinnati taking on the Miami Dolphins, and we don't know if Tua's going to be playing this week against Cincinnati, and as Cincinnati is trying to get through this season after they lost Joe Burrow for the rest of the season with a knee injury, but. And like I said, Cincinnati played a really good game last week against against the Giants, even though they lost. And but at the end, I think Miami's going to win this game, and I think there'll be some plays at the end and plays in the second half to pull away, and I got the winning by 10. Now we come to the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Minnesota Vikings, and as Minnesota's been playing some really good football these last couple of games, and like I said, Kirk Cousins has been playing some good football and playing against a lonely Jacksonville team, who I think is going to end up with probably the number 2 pick in the NFL draft, and I think Kirk Cousins and Minnesota's going to have a big game this Sunday against Jacksonville, and I think they're going to win this game 35-17. Now we come to the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New York Jets, and this team, I think it's going to be a no contest. I think the Raiders are going to blow the Jets right out of the water, and they're going to move them to 0-12, and the road to the first overall pick, and particularly Trevor Lawrence, will continue for the Jets, and I got the Raiders winning this one in a blowout, 38-10. And now we come to the AFC South, and we got a good one here as the Indianapolis Colts take on the Houston Texans. And I will say, I'm telling you, Deshaun Watson has been playing some really good football in his last 2 games against New England and Detroit on Thanksgiving, throwing for 4 touchdowns. And but he's going up against a really good defense in Indianapolis, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a good back and forth game. And I feel like can Deshaun Watson not turn the ball over against his defense? And if they do, they'll win this game. But I think Indy and Phil Rivers are going to find a way to win this game, and I have them winning this game by 3, 27-24. And now we come to the late games of Week 13, as the Los Angeles Rams head to Arizona to take on their division rival, the Arizona Cardinals. And like I said, the the Rams have been playing some really good football, even though they lost a tough one to San Francisco last week. But I think they'll bounce back this week nicely. With I think we'll see Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey in that defense get to Kyler Murray and make him get frustrated at sometimes. And but I do think it's going to keep it close. But at the end, I think the Rams defense is just way too strong. So I got the Rams in this one, 26-16. Now we come to the New York Giants against the Seattle Seahawks, and in this match, like I said, you're gonna have the first place New York Giants, at 4-7, they're in first place, taking on, I think, one of the top two teams in the NFC in Seattle, and I think Seattle's gonna be too much for this Giants team to handle, and I got Seattle winning this game, 39-20. Now we got Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles heading to Green Bay to take on the Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, and I'm telling you, this could be the week. I feel like if Carson Wentz has another bad game, I think the Eagles will bench Carson Wentz or Jalen Hurts. So that's what I'm saying right here. If Carson Wentz has another bad game, see Jalen Hurts be put in as the starter going forward. So, but I got Green Bay winning this game by 10. Now we got the New England Patriots heading to Los Angeles to take on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. And I'm telling you, Justin Herbert's been playing some really, really good football this year in his rookie year. And like I said, I think he'll be in for another disappointment, as I see New England will probably make some turnovers. Will probably make some turnovers in the second half, and have one in the fourth quarter to ice this game. And I think Cam Newton will probably make some plays in the second half to get this game out of reach. And I got New England winning this game, 31-21. Now we come to our Sunday night game as the Denver Broncos head to Kansas City to face the defending world champion Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes on Sunday Night Football. And I'm telling you, last week it was a horrendous week for Denver, because they lost all three of the quarterbacks after one of their quarterbacks tested positive for COVID-19, and they had to start the game with a practice squad wide receiver as their quarterback, and I think this was going to be more difficult as they head coming to Kansas City, and I think Kansas City will probably, I can see Patrick Mahomes having like a 3 to 4 touchdown day in this one, and I got them winning this game, 38-20. And now we got ourselves a little doubleheader on Monday, as the Washington football team heads to Pittsburgh to take on the only undefeated team left in the NFL, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Steelers survived a little bit of a scare against the Baltimore Ravens last Wednesday afternoon, and I believe they'll be in for another tough matchup here against a really, really defensive Washington football team. And I'm telling you, I think their defense will make Big Ben a little frustrated, and I think they'll get to him. But at the end, it's Big Ben, and they have to win close games at the end, and they'll probably go to 12-0, and I have them winning on a last-second field goal, 20-17. And now the nightcap of our Monday doubleheader is the Buffalo Bills take on the San Francisco 49ers. And a few people may not know that this game is being moved to Arizona, because the county where the 49ers are playing in are being barred from being playing in California because of some COVID-19 restrictions. And I think at the end, I think Buffalo will probably make some plays, and I think Josh Allen will have a good game, and I think they'll probably beat them 31-20. And let's play some Tuesday football as the Dallas Cowboys head to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens, and the Baltimore Ravens. And I feel like Lamar Jackson will probably be back for this game, and as the Ravens will try to get healthier for this late season stretch towards the playoffs. And I think Baltimore, with their loss last week, I think they're going to let that frustration grow out against Dallas, and I think they probably will win this game handily, 34-14. So, all I have to say is we'll see some good games coming up this week on Week 13, and we'll just see how these games look out on Sunday, on Monday, and Tuesday. So, it should be some fun games. Alright, everybody, that's it for my picks for this week. I hope everyone enjoys a nice Sunday games on Monday and Tuesday as well. And thank you for enjoying the show. And I'll see you guys next week as we get ready for week 14 for my picks. And I'll see you guys there. And have a nice day. Peace.